At age 12, 13, I was living a pretty mediocre life. I mean, just look at my eyes right here. This is a mediocre man right here. Fat, lazy, depressed, no discipline. However, I discovered boxing and that would make me a lot of progress in my first year or so. And then I started to make more progress, and even more. I finally felt like I was living life with purpose and that I was actually living with discipline. And along the way, I met some famous boxers, Teofimo Lopez, Yordenis Ugas, heavyweights like Joe Joyce, and I've definitely improved a lot over the years in boxing. And today I'll share with you why you should join a martial arts gym or fight now. This will change your life for the better.
What's going on, guys? Valentino Aste here, back with another video. And in today's video, I'll be talking about why you should go to a martial arts gym or you should start fighting. Now, I started boxing like 2 years ago when I was like 13, or maybe like 3 years ago, like 12. So I've been boxing for a little while, as you know. And I have posted videos on my channel, like a couple of videos, not too many, of me sparring, fighting, and I want to specifically talk about why you should go to a boxing gym, go to a martial arts gym, or just start like a martial arts in general. When I first started it was a bit hard for me because I wasn't used to the discipline. I wasn't used to how hard you're supposed to work for something that you really want. And at a young age, I was taught that you should really be disciplined and you should really work your ass off for something that you want. And boxing taught me that. And at first it was so hard for me because I wasn't used to the discipline. You're supposed to eat clean for boxing, you're supposed to go to the gym every day, you're supposed to sleep, and you're not supposed to do any other tasks besides training, sleep, eat healthy, and meditate. And I didn't do all that before, and I wasn't used to the discipline. And my dream is to actually become world champion and to actually win and to become a victorious boxer. And so at age 12, I started boxing more, I started sparring, and I started working harder. And then I was able to start catching up with my competition. I was able to beat down my competition one by one. And I was starting to lose weight. I was starting to actually get thinner from boxing. And I was actually losing fat because of all the cardio and all the like hard tasks that we had to do inside the gym. What martial arts does for you is it makes you more of a masculine man because one, it doesn't make you fear. Now, of course, you're still gonna have some fear. You might get nervous before a fight, before sparring. It's natural. But when you start boxing or you start fighting or you start doing a martial art, then you won't be as scared in the streets as you would if you never fought in your life before and you're about to be in a street fight. And plus, once you start actually doing martial arts, you'll realize how stupid and how trash these guys are at fighting, and you'll see how much of a bitch they are in real life. Like, once you start doing martial arts, you'll start to gain that confidence that no one could fuck with you, and if they do fuck with you, then you'll whoop their ass. And basically, that fear of you getting beat up or you getting hurt by another man bigger than you will actually go away. And let me tell you something, size doesn't always win fights. I know that's cliche and a lot of people say that, but size doesn't win fights. And muscle doesn't win fights. In fact, muscle makes you worse. Muscle makes you slower, makes you more fatigued, and it just makes you a worse fighter. So just know that. You don't have to be big to fight. You could be really skinny and be super good. There are skinny boxers that are actually really good and they're world champions. You don't have to be some built fucking bodybuilder. No. You could be really skinny and you could be beating people's asses. Now, the second thing why I started boxing is because it also taught me discipline. Before, at age 12, age 13, I never really was disciplined as a kid. I used to eat junk food all the time. I used to go out with friends all the time. I used to stay up late, play video games all day. I used to consume social media all day and I was depressed. But once I started boxing, then it actually improved like my discipline, and I started to be a stronger man because of it. And basically it teaches you like the art of discipline and how to actually work hard. And you'll realize that as you start boxing, because then you're like, I want to get to a good level and I want to beat my competition, so I must be disciplined in order for me to win. That's another reason why you should start boxing, because it will toughen your discipline and it will also increase your willpower and your strength and your mental strength. The third reason why you should start boxing is because it increases your mental health. When you go to a martial arts gym or a boxing gym, it puts a smile on your face. Well, especially for me, because I've had a bunch of bad days in the past with bullshit people. When I go into my boxing gym and I see all my friends there and I see my teammates there, and we work hard and we work out together and we actually work hard as fuck, and we also practice fighting, then it just puts a smile on your face. It just makes you a happier guy. And after a hard, intense workout, you just feel good. You know, when you guys do those hard, intense workouts and you're like, oh, I'm finally done with that, I feel so good now. That's basically what boxing is. And basically it's just put like a smile on my face every time I've walked out of there. The fourth reason why you should start going to a martial arts gym is because it burns a lot of fat and it makes you skinnier. You have to be at a certain weight class, because if you're not and you go somewhere higher in weight, then you're gonna get your ass whooped most likely. This isn't the case for all people, but most of the time when you compete, you have to go to a lower so you could fight someone smaller and more of your size. Because if you go up in weight and you're fat, then you're gonna fight someone that's fucking huge. You're gonna fight a giant. It also burns a lot of fat. And doing intense like punching a heavy bag for like an hour, or punching the air, shadow boxing, then it just like makes you burn calories super fast compared to like running or I don't know, walking or doing any other cardiovascular activities. But if you're just trying to do it for fitness, that also helps too. Hitting a bag for an hour or so helps. So that's another reason why I believe men should start going to martial arts or should start like fighting. It will make you a higher value man and you'll be more respected. More people will have fear when they come across you and more respect when they see you. And they will like you way more when you fight. Let me know if you guys like this background and what you guys think. I kind of like this. I kind of like being outside. It's kind of nice. It's kind of chill. I like showing the nature. I like showing my backyard. And also guys, your task today is at least practice some type of fighting today. Something. Just do something that's related to fighting today. Like practice shadow boxing or punching the air or kickboxing or whatever it is today. So without further ado guys, I'll see you guys in the next video. Wapow! Wapow!